In high school, the popular kids GHB'd 60 people in Europe. But I became a model. I wasn't friends with them. I was really shy, and I never even talked to them. I never met them. I just heard about it. And so instead, I became a model, and I earned my own $10,000 a year for 7 years. But every client broke the law, and it became a brothel. So the year 2000, students slept with club owners and were prostitutes in order to work minimum wage. But then they take drugs and they give drugs to people to go get gang raped by a brothel and then marry the church of abortion the next day. And it could be anywhere. It could be at Disneyland, anywhere where the church of abortion is. And so all these slave trade brands became LGBT rights porn stars to injure people for investors at the mental asylum. And they work for them, and they give people drugs, but they also do terrorism, and they deserve the death penalty when they drug people and have them killed, when they kill the innocent. They answer phone calls, and they actually do forced counseling and pick up millennials since the year 2000 to a mental asylum for human trafficking. So all these models were homeless first, and then they were raped and human trafficked, and then they became slave trade at the club. It's these referral-based nudes where they were gang raped to have people gang raped. But before that, they did anything else. So real anti-slave trade supermodels earned the money as the top percentage, and it costed $60,000 for my parents over a 3-year period from 2004 to 2007. They both gave me $30,000, but I might have gotten it into the 3 years, and I was able to have checks come in paying for my rent for a whole 7-year period. But in between, my dad Western Unioned me money so that I always had the rent for that 7-year period. My dad paid for 6 months rent in New York, and then after 2007, he paid for 6 months in Santa Monica, where I lived with Brittany Watts. Brittany Watts is a manager at Lowe's Hotel, and then she became a manager at the Ritz. And so she moved up, and she's in the government. So the whole thing is that I never did slave trade, but they would be paid according to federal law as the true top percentage that first 7 years, till it was replaced by 40 referral-based nudes to get gang raped and have people gang raped and be charged with abortion slave trade brands.